gift. As said by Sukanya, this poem describes a relationship between a growing old mother and her daughter. So I'll start this with a little story and I'll conclude it on a poem. Please have patience with me. On one fine evening of August 3rd, 2025, my mother came up to me holding a group photograph of her workplace. It was Friendship Day. I could see she was happy with the freshly printed glossy paper in her hand, but her voice lacked the cheerfulness. With one last glance at her face, I looked at the picture she was trying to show me. But even before I could start looking for her in that picture, her silent voice said, "Tumko pata hai? It's funny how I am not in this picture." At first, I thought she was kidding, so that I'll try better to spot her, but the calmness in her voice pulled my attention from that sheet of paper towards her face. She was not looking at me. Almost trying to avoid the eye contact. Like she was embarrassed to admit it. To ease her reluctance, I said, "तो क्या हुआ? कौन सी बड़ी बात हो गई?" But the curiosity got the best of me and I continued, "लेकिन क्यों? क्यों नहीं है आप इस फोटो में? ये तो स्टाफ फोटो है ना इवेंट के बाद की." To this, she finally looked at me and reminded me of the very fact that during that event she was sick, had gone to her room to freshen up during the lunch break and eventually couldn't be present for the photo shoot. I immediately understood that this was simply not about the photograph, nor it was about her having a fever. But me being me, unable to choose better words, I fumbled again with, "हाँ तो कोई बात नहीं ना, then lost. हम दोबारा ले लेंगे फोटो." And her, being a mother, understood and accepted my futile efforts to soothe her. She tucked the photo away from my knees and finally said, "सही, कभी और ले लेंगे फोटो. कितने ही तो फोटोज हैं मेरे पास. उन्हें ही देखने का वक्त नहीं मिलता. कोई बात नहीं, कभी और ले लेंगे." And with those words, she left me in a room where a tornado of emotions was waiting for me. And it hit me as hard as I assumed it would. All of a sudden, I was left with the realization that my mother was growing too, but without a friend. I was perhaps her closest friend. All my problems took a backseat for a moment when I evaluated our relationship. I innocently reviewed the position that was silently presented to me, the position of a friend. The tornado then hit me with the fact that in this era of internet and WhatsApp, she didn't have a Mahila Mitra to vent and gossip about everything and anything like I had. I remembered of the bad angle selfies I got from her when she was learning to use camera and all the frequent WhatsApps I got when she was introduced to the very concept of texting. My heart sank thinking of my irritated reactions when she asked me about the technology she wasn't familiar with, and I blinked a tear away when I realized she was trying to befriend me even before she knew it. With social media on our fingertips and our constant tries to avoid old friends, I forgot she was desperately trying to find one. She always narrated her college stories mentioning a name. It belonged to her friend. How she lost contact with her due to lack of technology back then, and how she's even forgetting her face because it's been years since they last met. I felt selfish. Selfish because every time she went on a rant about her beloved friend, I took it as just passing another story. Selfish questioned myself that while with the passing time, along with the society, I too forgot that she might meet someone besides all the existing labels. Ashamed. I felt ashamed because she was half of my world and I was the entire universe. I felt ashamed because maybe this wasn't the first photograph she missed. Maybe I failed to notice more than I would like to admit. I had this urgent, almost immediate urge to have superpowers. The kind of superpowers which would reverse time and would provide her with the luxury of good people and good friends. So right now I'm talking to you, everyone present here. If your mother is still around, try to be her friend. A newfound friend in her 40s, 50s or maybe even 60s. Regardless of your busy life, be her friend. Regardless of your gender, be her mother if you can. And down the lane, you will know what I mean. In language, I would have said, I'll borrow some time and I'll meet you again in another lifetime. I'll let you be yourself and you will find the world at your doorsteps. But in love and poetry, I'll say, तो अगले जन्म जब तुम मुझसे मिलोगी, कुछ गुनगुनाओगी, जरूर कुछ कहोगी, लेकिन बाकी सब बातों को दरकिनार रखते हुए, होठों पे शिकायतें, आंखों में प्यार और हथेली पर अपना हृदय रखते हुए, तुम मुझे माँ कहकर बुलाओ। तुम्हारे आज के अनदेखे जख्मों पर मैं मरहम तक लगाऊंगी, तुम्हारे सूख चुके आंसुओं को चूमते हुए तुम्हें सीने से लगाऊंगी। सपने जो रह गए थे अधूरे, तुम्हें नई उड़ान की राहें मैं दिखलाऊंगी। जरूरत पड़ी तो तुम्हें छाती से बांध इस निर्दयी दुनिया से भी लड़ जाऊंगी। बस माँ, सुनो, तुम मेरा इतना कहा मानना कि अगले जन्म जब तुम मुझसे मिलो तो मुझे माँ कहकर पुकारो। तुम्हारे बहुत से कर्ज है, तुम्हारे बहुत से कर्ज है मुझ पर मुझे पता है तुम कुछ नहीं जताओगे। इसीलिए तुम्हें रसोई से दूर मैं अपने सराखों पर बिठाऊंगी। सिसक कर रोना चाहो या फिर खिलाकर हंसना, अब कोई तुम्हें नहीं रोकेगा। सारे बंदिशों से महफूज रखूंगी मैं तुम्हें। अब जिंदगी जीने का लहजा तुम पर कोई नहीं रोकेगा। माँ, सुनना, अब ना घूंघट की आड़ होगी, ना तपते जलते चूल्हे की आग। तू सुकून से अपनी नींद पूरी करना, तेरी खुशियाँ होगी पग पग तेरे साथ। तू खूब सहेलियाँ बनाना, तू खूब सहेलियाँ बनाना, काजल लाली बिंदिया तू खुद को खूब सजाना। जो गाने आज तेरे दिल के करीब हैं, शायद उन्हीं को तब गुनगुनाना। और सांझ होते जो मैं बार बार तुझे फोन करूं, तो उनसे कहना, उनसे मेरा भी जिक्र करना। शिकायत ही सही बताना कि अरसों का इंतजार है, जरा मुश्किल होता है हृदय को घर से दूर लगाना। सपनों और सच्चाई में फर्क जब धुंधला सा होता हुआ नजर आए, शहर जब अपना और लोग पराए जहन में आए, तुम बिना घबराए अपने पलकों में खुद को संजोए जीती रहे। मेरे लिए जिसको पीछे छोड़ा था तुमने, त्याग का मुकुट लिए संघर्षों का जोड़ा ओढ़ा था तुमने। मैं लाख माफी मांगूं, छटपटाऊं, गिड़गिड़ाऊं, तुम्हारे बीते हुए समय को वापस नहीं ला सकती, लेकिन इतना कह सकती हूँ कि हो सके तो तुम और साथ समझो। इसे मेरा निवेदन ना है ये इस संसार का आवेदन। तुम भस्म मलो ललाट पर, अपना नहीं दुर्गा को स्वीकार करो, और हो सके तो कुछ दूर और साथ छोड़ो। तुम्हारे त्याग के मुकुट और संघर्षों के जोड़े को निकाल फेंकूंगी मैं सूर्य तले। फूलों की चादर होगी, स्वर्णिम स्वप्न होके तकले करो। तुम इंतजार करो, अभी तुम्हें मिलना है तुमसे। तुम इंतजार करना, अभी तुम्हें मिलना है तुमसे। तुम अपने हिस्से की कहानी लिखना, मैं तुम्हारे किस्से मशहूर करूंगा। अगर प्रतीक्षा ही मोल है तुमसे दोबारा मिलन की आस की मैं सरेआम सारे बंधनों को नीलाम दूंगा। परंतु माँ सुनो, तुमने इतना कहाँ मानना कि अगले जन्म जब तुम मुझसे मिलो तो मुझे मांगे।